It's baseball on the show. Standing in, Jonathan VR. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
Line towards center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Stepping up now, number 62, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Hap has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Mark Trumbo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now batting, Tim Beckham. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-0 the count. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Tim Beckham.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And the count will be full. VR stands at second with 2 gone. Frozen on strike 3 for the. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And right into the shift. Trumbo comes up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Ready now, Mike Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Raul Mondesi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This is skied into short left center. Mancini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and here comes the Babe. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In now, Adam Jones. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Now a fastball as he just reared up. At the plate, Albert Pujols, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Albert Pujols.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is there. And digging in, Caleb Joseph. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Cobb.
The pitcher, number 17.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here's a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he got another one. Stepping into the box, Jay Happ, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Flipped out the other way towards short. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. Cobb's ready. First pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in, Mike Catfish. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So striding in, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Beckham is there for it, and that ends the inning. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 62 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hard hit at third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Mort T.V. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mort T.V. becomes the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Behind 0 and 2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0 and 2. And he fouls this one off. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 0 and 2, here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Daniel Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. Into the box, Jay Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cobb into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Catfish. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got a question. At the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ruth is there, and he has it for the out. And here's Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now. Coming to the plate now, Babe Ruth. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. And how about the recovery? Breivik Valera will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 28, Breivik Valera.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him before.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game. Digging in once again, number 62. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Murphy will put this one away. Mike Wright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez Fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So with one gone, that'll bring up Joe Mauer, the catcher. First delivery to him on the way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez has it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. So digging in now, Jay Happ. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. The count holds at 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ruth going back on it. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So coming to the plate, Mike Catfish. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 62 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on first strike. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And here's Renato Nunez. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Jace Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the... Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in, Babe Ruth, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shows bunt as he gets this one down, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez scoops it up, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez right there, and he'll be thrown out at first. In now for the O's, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, number 62. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Baltimore, good night. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Jay Happ, put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily...
going to be an interesting. Striding in, Jonathan VR. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something else.
So he got him swinging. Jonathan VR becomes the first out of the inning. 67 degrees our game time temperature. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Slider up that he gets a call on.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Catfish retreats to the track, and he'll put. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Mike Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 62 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Runners on the corners now with 1 man, John. And here comes the Babe. Line drive base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well, this is foul for the first strike. One strike to Pujols. Missed with a slider. Catfish at second. Ruth at first. 1 gone. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
He beat it. Safe.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. VR loves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. skied in the air to straightaway left. And it's gone. Now to the plate, Joe Mauer. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mancini on the move. He's got it. A great running play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Beckham. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Richards.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Joseph is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Mike Catfish. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll. And here's Renato Nunez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big.
And we'll have to. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes the Babe. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here, and that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a buzz. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called for strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, number 62. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he's going for it all, headed for the plate. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2-1 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And he struck him out, his 8th. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And here's Renato Nunez.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit back toward the mound. And this is taken for the out. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. And he rings up another one, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Breivik Valera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he will strike him. Mike Wright, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Ready for another shot now. Mike Catfish, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
He chases out of the zone. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ruth, 1 down. Standing in, number 62. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Another 0-2 coming. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in. And that... Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Now batting, Albert Pujols. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And here's a bunt attempt foul. What's he thinking out there, I wonder? 1 strike to Pujols. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Riding into the box, Tim Beckham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready, here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Catfish makes the play, and there are two gone now. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
2-2.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Ready now, Chipper Jones will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. At the plate, Joe Mauer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Mauer.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez is up with it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now, Renato Nunez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Jace Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Nate Jones gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking.
And a right fielder is there. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Nate Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr., who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he goes to second with it. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Stepping into the box, Mike Catfish. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. So striding in, number 62, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one, sliding.
Griffey is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Now before we go, we look back at the great outing on the mound issued by the man you It's baseball. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 62. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball one. High pop up. Hamels over to his left. 2 gone. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Popped high in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in, Mike Catfish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cashner sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Number 62 is going to have room out there. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. No balls and 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this.
Got him looking. And at the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Into the box, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is right there. And he's got it for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper.
Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So here's Joe Mauer, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Jones. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Renato Nunez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Bouncer to the left side. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now in the box, Caleb Joseph. Right over the middle, knee high.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now the pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. So coming to the plate, Paul Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Paul Hamels.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. And a fastball just a bit high.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
24, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So stepping in, Mike Cactus, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again. Cal Ripken flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. At the plate, Babe Ruth. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Mancini is after it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Number 5.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Striding in, Chipper Jones. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally. Nate Jones answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Sliders in for a strike.
0-2.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And that one stayed too low apparently. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he struck him out. Digging in, Daniel Murphy, a base hit in his first trip.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
No. Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nate Jones. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo fields it cleanly, and he'll. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Just got a piece up the line. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. First time up, he went down looking. And he gets ahead 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ken Griffey Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Catfish. He singled his last time up. Hard liner to center field. Jones is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Cal Ripken. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll go to second here. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Now to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sinking liner toward left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Breivik Valera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. will get. Mike Wright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Babe Ruth earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Here's Albert now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Riding in once again, Chipper Jones. He's a diamond-level player who's one of the rare few in the game who's able to hit for contact and power at an elite level. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, digging in now, number 62. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-2 now. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Standing in, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Tim Beckham is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Jones. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So here now is the pitcher, Nate Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Right over the middle, knee high.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to her.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him. Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Mike Catfish. First pitch coming, here it is. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now. Cal Ripken is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he squares and bunts it foul. Huh? Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbull takes it in. And he'll step on the. Jace Peterson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ryan Butcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Mark Melanson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. VR stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. In there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore, good night. And guys, we'd be remiss if we failed to acknowledge the job turned in on the mound by this man.
Yeah, he really...
Going to be an interesting contrast. Standing in, Jonathan VR. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. So striding forward now, number 62, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one. I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right now.
Threw it right past. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping up now, Mike Catfish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Now batting, Cal Ripken. Ready, here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. Jones is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham, will start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Heading out towards shallow right. Catfish moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lays off 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the ready now, Daniel Murphy. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number one. At the plate, Joe Mauer. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Smoke on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Richards. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch coming, here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Sliders in for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Catfish. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. And here's Renato Nunez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Richards is ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a great inning here. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Short, hit hard. Beckham has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the babe.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
And now pitch on the way. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. And gone. An absolute bomb. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Chipper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini has a read on it, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Way in front of that fastball.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest. This is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike. Settling in now, Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez loves it. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So striding in, Garrett Richards, a base hit in his first trip. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Nunez is up with it, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now, next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. Gone! Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. Ready once again, Mike Catfish comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. He's just rolling right now. And even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Breivik Valera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Diaz.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk.
And the throw to first is there. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbull comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this. Ready now for Baltimore, number 62. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Number 62 becomes the first out of the inning. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box, Tim Beckham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Mike Wright gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's Joe Mauer, a hit in 2 tries so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Pitch on the way. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbull fields it cleanly. And he goes to second with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really...
And another one. So digging in now, Mike Catfish.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So stepping in, Babe Ruth. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Caleb Joseph.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Jace Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's going to be an interesting. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 62.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on. So Striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Striding in, Mike Catfish, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini ranging back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there are two away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of it. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Murphy. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Runner's on his way to third. On attempt misses. The throw down. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Jones is there, and it's a very... In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Junior, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Caleb Joseph. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to short. Ripken moving to his right. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. In the digging in, Mike Catfish. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Riding in once again, Cal Ripken. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes the Babe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Got him.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo takes it in, and he'll step on the back. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Joe Mauer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo loves it, and he'll step on. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Bundy hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In on the hands of it with the fastball, it's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready for another chance. Renato Nunez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Richards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Pitch on the way. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. VR has it, and they will tag him out between first and second. Digging in once again, Mike Catfish. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Hit hard towards center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Brega Calera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 62. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll get there in. Mike Wright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Trumbo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's Albert now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll be thrown out at first. Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he's got another one. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Chipper Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So here's Joe Mauer. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo right there, and he'll stay. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Fastball in there for a called strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Well, Mark, this is a case where the power pitcher won out in this one, overpowering, moving the ball up, down, in and out, lots of swings and misses, and a little bit of a rough go for finesse guy.
Yeah, he just executed better, Dan, across the board, getting ahead. Strike one, and then able to mix in his nasty off-speed stuff with high-velocity fastballs behind it. The finesse guy, more over the heart of the plate, and when that happens, that spells disaster.
Missed with a slider. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now batting, Caleb Joseph. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Way in front of that fastball. Got him swinging as he runs the... Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nate Jones. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Mike Catfish. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Jace Peterson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready now, Mort T.V. He went down on strikes last time up. And a ball, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. And guys, a very important outing.